The next movement we'll look at is shoulder mobility. Listen to the instructions. Perform 3 repetitions with each arm overhead and behind your back. Ask yourself if you had any pain, and then give yourself a score of 0, 1, 2, or 3. Standing with your feet side by side, reach your arms out away from your side like an airplane. Take your thumbs, put them in your palms, and wrap your fingers around those thumbs, making 2 tight fists. With one fluid motion, you will simultaneously take your right hand behind your head and down your back, while you take your left hand behind your lower back and up your back, and you'll try and place those 2 fists as close to one another as possible. Just make sure that you don't wiggle or move and try and place those fists closer together by contorting your body, or moving or wiggling your fists closer together once you've actually placed them. Make sure to perform 3 repetitions with each arm going overhead. Ask yourself if you had pain for either direction, and then give yourself a score of 0, 1, 2, or 3. The trick to giving yourself a score for shoulder mobility is actually knowing the length of your hand. Measure the length of your hand from what we call the distal palmar crease. So that little crease behind your palm that goes all the way across your wrist, all the way out to your longest finger. From there, you'll probably need somebody to actually go ahead and measure the distance between your 2 fists. If the distance between your 2 fists from knuckle to knuckle is less than 1 hand length, you would actually give yourself a 3. If it's greater than 1 hand length, up to 1.5 hand lengths, you give yourself a 2. And if it's greater than 1.5 hand lengths, you'll give yourself a score of 1. And as always, give yourself a score of 0 if you experience any pain.